We ran that during spring practice and ran it all training camp. We've run that. I mean, every time we do punt team, we've run that fake. So, he's a kid that, I saw play in high school at Paintsville, play quarterback and run everybody over. And so as soon as I saw that, we had that in the works, and Coach Stoops called it just at the right time.
You said you had to talk him into it a little bit?
No, he said he was going to run it. Florida really didn't have an opportunity to run at Florida, and then he said, hey, I think it'll be good, this week. So we had it up, and it was the right, situation. And I said, Coach, do you want to run it? And he said, yeah, let's run it.
What do you have to see to be able to call it? What do you have to see defensively?
Well, you just got to see, that structurally they're lining up in something that gives you a chance. If they would have had, their punt safe team out there, then you really can't run it. But if they got their punt return team out there, and you kind of know about how they're going to line up structurally, it gives you a little better chance. There's always unknowns, and that's why there's not a whole lot of fake punts in college football. They make you really nervous, especially when you're the head guy and you're making the call. So. But structurally, how they were lining up, we thought we'd have a chance, and they didn't leave their defense on the field, so we felt pretty good about it.
How big was that block by Lonnie Johnson?
Oh, yeah, huge. I mean, I think he's been affecting kickers all year long. I think what he's put on film, him and D. West and some of the other guys have been coming really hard. The inside guys, Adrian Middleton's got a block in the middle. I think what those guys are putting on film about how hard they come after a kick. I think we've created a lot of misses on some kickers throughout the year. Some kids that normally, hit from certain, all of a sudden they're wide left, they're wide right, and I really think our kids have done a great job of putting effort on film and getting inside the head of some of the guys that we've played, and then we've got our hands on some.
Speaking of kickers, yours had a pretty big night and now has a career record.
Yeah, and so glad to see him get that. He had an incredible night. Not only you forget about him kicking off, because he's so good at field goal kicking and get inside the 25 and you feel like you got automatic points. You forget about how good of a kickoff guy he is, because it's hard to continually stop somebody, especially in a high-scoring game, when you kick off that many times. But when you're hitting it, 3 yards outside the end zone, the boys can stop running because it's over.
How has the special teams mentality changed just from when you took over day one to now?
How have they changed?
It just seems like there's a new mindset. There's a little something that has in the tank.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, kickoff-wise and kickoff return, really we're doing the same thing that we did a year ago, because when I came in and looked at the film, I liked it so much that, just decided to keep it like it was. And then, punt is something I've done for a lot of years and felt pretty good about, that. So it was finding the right pieces, to fit that puzzle, and then, having the time to do it. I mean, you have to commit. Coach Stoops has done a great job of committing time, because what we do, you see there's motions and there's shifts and there's stuff, and when you have all that stuff, you've got to commit the time to it, and Coach Stoops has committed the practice time and the meeting time. So been really fortunate on that regard. And then our punt return stuff is, probably very similar to a lot of other people. But when you get the right bodies in the right place, Mushi and on that punt team, the way he covers, the fact that Yeomans can run as a long snapper is an incredible schematic advantage. And then we got some guys doing a good job, on punt return and giving some guys some chances to return some. We didn't really today, but we've had some good return days as well.